Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Boris. We're getting ready to watch some iRacing here. As you can tell, we've got multiple screens, multiple cameras going on. I'll be able to show you all 4 JGR cars here today. This is warm-up. We're just getting practicing. We're getting some warm-up. Qualifying's coming up very soon. And as you can see, we're going to keep an eye on our drivers, show you what's going on. See if Kyle Busch is out there yet. There he is. Kyle's in the number 18 up there on the top screen. We're watching Eric Jones in the number 20. He's in a tight pack down there. It looks like they're wrecking here in warm up. Oh, Eric Jones misses that one. Again, well, Kyle didn't quite miss that one. We got to see that replay from Kyle's angle. Remember, we're just in warm up here. These drivers are just getting a feel for things. Here's a look from the cockpit of Kyle Busch's car. 6 car up in the air. Whoa! Sheesh. Good thing is they got a reset button. So we're getting ready to watch some serious action here at Talladega. Are you as excited as I am about this? I am stoked. I'm going to read some comments while we're getting warmed up. And pretty soon here we'll start qualifying. 2 laps, and we'll see what our drivers have. Of course, like the real world Talladega, this is going to be about wreck avoidance, playing it safe. We might see some drivers drop to the back to play it safe for a few laps, just to get things sorted out, to see how their competition's handling things, see if they're a little crazy out there, you know. Got to keep an eye on people. As you can see, Kyle Busch is in that green Interstate Batteries machine. Bright green, looking good. You'll be able to pick that Camry out on track. Eric Jones leading this pack ahead of Jimmy Johnson here in the Research Camry. Research Fine Foods on board. Again, you're watching warm up. This is just practice, but the race is coming up very soon. I hope you're going to get to Fox and FS1 to be able to watch with us. Let's see if Denny's on track. There's Denny. Denny's with Bobby Labonte there in the Bass Pro car. Bobby filling in for Martin Truex Jr. Martin's doing okay. We hear from him, and he and Sherry are doing well. Really staying safe during this time, staying healthy, and we can't blame him. So appreciate Bobby Labonte filling in that Bass Pro Shops Camry today. Who else out there watching? Lots of people. We got Devin and Jason, Ronnie, Karen and Brandon, Guadalupe and Scott, Lucy, Danny. Really appreciate you all watching. This is going to be a fun day. Again, we got qualifying coming up. These drivers are just warming up. You can see Eric Jones avoiding a wreck and testing out the transition there in the banking. Watching Denny up top. See if we can find Kyle, see if he's on track. There goes Kyle. Looks like he's really tested the limits with his engine there in practice. What happened, Kyle? Must have had a wreck up in front of him. Let's see what happened. Remember, this is just warm up. They'll get a new car. A lot of drivers just want to find the limits. That's Joey Logano in that 22 behind him. Let's see what happened here. I'm watching along with you. This is just as entertaining for me as I hope it is for you. What's going to happen here to Kyle? I know he got some damage somewhere. Oh yeah, Logano ran in the back of him as they were avoiding a wreck. There you go. He's going back out on track with Jimmy. That's Eric Almirola behind him, and we got Bobby Labonte and Denny Hamlin practicing the tandem here. Now, something important here, just like the real world, the water temperatures. You got to watch the water temperatures, because if you're tucked in behind a car for too long, the engine will blow, because the water temperature, the virtual water temperature, gets too high. We don't want that to happen. We've warned all the drivers about that. They know about that, just like the real world, so they'll be keeping an eye on those gauges. I'm in North Carolina. It's a beautiful day. Of course, we can't be racing in the real world and working at the race shops. We're just staying healthy during this time, and so we're here at home. And what better thing to do than some virtual iRacing? It's not a replacement for the real thing, but it's a nice complement to it, don't you think? We're gonna have a lot of fun here today. Now here's Denny Hamlin and Eric Jones, Kyle Busch, all running together in this pack. Denny looking really good on the high side. Again, this is warm up, getting ready for the big race. These are the real drivers. Can you believe that? The real drivers, racing from their homes They've got it set up probably a little nicer than I do, but see, I got my wheel here. Unfortunately, I'm not running this one, but I could pretend maybe while we're, I'll get into it. If we win, I'll be pretending like I just won too, let me tell you. Of course, Denny Hamlin won the first of these Pro Invitational races. We're still waiting for another win. Maybe today will be Kyle Busch, Eric Jones, or Bobby Labonte's day. What do you think? Those are all good super speedway racers. There's Denny up high, Denny up high, Kyle Busch up high, Eric Jones down low. Really testing the draft out as we get closer to qualifying. I'm excited that Jeff Gordon's in this race. Did you hear that? I always cheered for him as a kid, and I think he's going to do pretty good. All right. Who's all watching out there? Where are you watching from? I like reading the comments. Neil's in Indiana. All right, Neil. Good to see you. A lot of people watching today. This is going to be fun. Wesley's watching. April's watching. Brenda, Julie. Tim's in New York. All right. Brendan Green's watching. What's up, Brendan? Hope to see you soon, my man. Ralph's watching. Linda. April says happy Sunday. Well, as you can see, they're tearing them up here in warm-ups, just finding the limit, getting ready for a big race. We got all sorts of camera angles here today that I can show you. There's the nose of Kyle Busch's car. We even got the cockpit cam there. This is the gyro cam that moves with the car. You see Kyle's virtual hands there a little bit on your screen. I can even move the camera if I start getting crazy, but I'm not going to get too crazy here. There you go. A little crazy here, aren't I? I'm getting experimenting. There you go. I see Kyle working that wheel there, can't you? Those are his actual hand movements, simulated in the game. Of course, not many movements going on here during practice or at Talladega. You're not really fighting the car too much. It's just tiny little motion, bits of motion there. And this is exactly what Kyle sees out of his, well, on his monitors at home. That is his exact view. Look at all that rubber already built up in the turns. They've been doing a lot of practice out here. If you're just joining us, Kyle Busch is in the Interstate Batteries Camry. See him there. Outside line, bright green. Let's see. We got Denny Hamlin up there in the number 11 FedEx Camry. Of course, he has a really cool really cool cockpit view and a really cool hood view here. Look at that. Delivering strength. Oop, practice is over. There we go. There's Denny Hamlin's hood. Delivering strength, a special message from FedEx today. Hashtag FedEx Strong, make sure you use that. Thanking all of our delivery personnel and everyone out there that is helping us stay going here in our world. All right, qualifying underway. Let's see who makes a qualifying lap. Actually, no. We're going straight to the race. All right. Straight to the race. So let's see where we ended up, where we're going to start. There's Eric Jones in the research machine up top screen. Looking good. Of course, we have Bobby Labonte in the number 19 Bash Pro Shops Camry. We're looking at Kyle Busch on the bottom screen. He's in that Interstate car. There he is. that car. And of course, Denny Hamlin. There he is. Delivering strength. Looks like Denny's starting out back. Let me see if I can figure out where we're starting here. Oh boy. Way in the back here. Kyle Busch starts 19th. He's their highest starter, I believe. Erik Jones 26th. Bobby Labonte 27th. And Denny Hamlin 36th. Alright guys, don't crash here on the pace laps. While we're watching these pace laps, I am going to share this broadcast with some friends. I hope you will too. Really appreciate you doing that. Help us get the word out. I'm sure a lot of people want to watch with us today. I'm Boris here, just giving you some play-by-play, but I'm not going to talk too much. I hope you're going to watch Fox and FS1 for most of this race so that you can see what's going on in the broadcast. We really appreciate them broadcasting this. This is just a second screen so you can see what the JGR cars are doing. So, let's get started here. What do you say? Pretty soon we're going green. We're on the backstretch for our pace lap. I'm just sharing this with my friends. With them all to be watching today. I hope you will do that too. Give me one quick second here and we'll be ready to go. Right. Well, if you're just joining us, I'm Boris, and we're getting ready to race at Talladega. Thank you for watching with me today. Of course, I work for Joe Gibbs Racing, and we've got our 4 Camry race cars out here. You're looking at Bobby Labonte's car on your top screen, Interstate Batteries Kyle Busch on the bottom. We also have, of course, Denny Hamlin. He's in that delivering strength FedEx Camry up top there, top lane. There you go. And we're going green here. Don't forget about Erik Jones. He's in the Racers Camry, that black car there, black and red. And the green flag is out at Talladega. We're starting in the back, folks. We're going to have to work our way through. There's Kyle Busch already dropping low, getting out of the way. Wants to avoid a wreck, I think. Playing it smart here. Looks like Denny Hamlin's in the back with him. Oh yeah, playing it smart is Kyle Busch. Who knows what's going to happen up front. You should be watching Fox and FS1 to see the front of the pack. I'm going to follow our cars here in the back as we play it safe. Now the one thing you don't want to do is lose the draft though. That's very important and it's easy to do here. So you want to make sure you have some friends with you in the draft. Who's watching with us? Where are you watching from? I'm here in North Carolina, enjoying our race here. Having a good time for one of our most exciting races of the year. Today we're doing it virtually, Talladega. I'm always a little nervous at the real race. I'm even nervous here today with these guys. Looks like we've got Erik and Denny and Bobby together. Looks like Kyle Busch and William Byron are here in the back, as well as Joey Logano. Just playing it safe, riding it out. What do you think about that strategy? They don't know what's going to happen here at Talladega. So better to play it safe, I think. Neil's cheering for Bobby. Susan's cheering for Jeff Gordon. It's pretty cool to see Jeff Gordon out there, isn't it? Claire is cheering for Kyle. Julie is cheering for Kyle. Holly's cheering for Kyle. Craig's out there watching. Thank you all. Thank you so much for watching today. We have how many laps here today? 70 laps. Okay. 70 laps here today. And we're only 2 laps into it. So, taking it easy. Look at that big virtual crowd in the stands there. Oh yeah. Enjoying the race. We know there's a ton of you out there watching here and on Fox and FS1, so we really appreciate it. If you're just joining us, I'm choosing different camera angles and different scenes to watch our drivers. So let's see what's going on here with Erik. Erik's up high with Christopher Bell, Toyota Racing teammate. Jeff Gordon, Chase Elliott, Erik Jones, and Christopher Bell up top, with Denny Hamlin down low. This is around 27th place. Just biding our time, taking it easy. Of course, there's not a huge pack yet. It's a little bit strung out. Right now, we have Corey LaJoie leading the race with Austin Dillon and Matt D in the top 3. There's Kyle Busch. You see him in that Interstate car. Running wide open at the back, playing it safe. Of course, if you're in the back, the wreck is going to be in front of you, so it's not foolproof. Now these drivers get one reset today. That means one chance to get an instant, fresh, new car if there's a wreck. But there's strategy to that, right? What happens if you bang up the nose a little bit, but the car's still good? You want to waste that? I mean, you could use it later, that reset? I don't know, you might want to save it for a big wreck, so it's tricky. You got Denny Hamlin and Eric Jones together up on your top screen. It's good they found some friends. Kyle running in the back here. Where's Bobby Labonte running? Let's see if we can find Bobby. Oh, whoa, whoa, Eric and Denny having some trouble. Oh my gosh. Well, now Eric is in that position where he has car damage. And he's slowing down. The car should be okay. Maybe a little slower. I don't know what happened there, running for 27. Golly. I'm going to rewind up there so we can see. The screen with Kyle is live, but let's see what happened to Eric. Looks like he went low and then Denny went low. I don't know if they made contact or what, but that's not what you want to see here early between teammates. See if I can get a better view of this. Chase slows down, Denny slows down, Chase really slows down, and then Denny slows down, and Eric cuts left. Might have been some contact with him and Denny. Oof. That was a good save by both. Look at that save in the grass for Eric Jones. Well, it looks like he's okay. He's back here with Kyle. So this is where Eric gets put into an interesting position. Now he has some damage, but I think it's not going to hurt his speed too bad. But does he use that reset on the next pit stop, or does he wait for a bigger wreck? Because if he has a bigger wreck and he needs the reset but he's already used it, he's wasted it, and that's no good. So trouble early for Eric Jones, but he should be okay. Denny might have some damage too. Denny has some rear damage, but that's going to be absolutely no problem for him. Looks like he's found Bobby Labonte down low. Let's go right on board with Bobby. Here we are, and Bobby's on board. Riding along. This is out the cockpit here of Bobby. This is exactly what he's seeing. And that is the real Hall of Famer, Bobby Labonte, behind Denny Hamlin there. Watching Kyle Busch as well. Kyle in a pack. Not as safe as he could be, but he's not up front. So as you can see, you see out of Bobby Labonte's screen up there, there's a pack way ahead of these cars. These cars are running in 18th and 17th, so if they don't get single file, that pack's going to leave them. They're really counting on a caution, but we may not get one. So this is tough strategy. This is a debate between going to the front or kind of riding in the back. You don't want to be in the middle. That's the point. I'm torn on it, but our drivers have decided to ride in the back, and of course, they know what they're doing. All right. I'm reading your comments out there. Who are you cheering for today? Look at this Bobby Labonte view. You got Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin in it. I believe Eric Jones is right behind him. Not too far behind him. These drivers might want to think about single filing it because that pack ahead of them has already left them in the dust. Let's see where they're running. These drivers are running about 5 seconds behind the leader. And they are about 2 seconds behind the pack in front of them. So, I don't know. If we don't get a caution, it's going to make me nervous. But we'll see. It's still a long way to go. 10 laps into a 70-lap race. 7-0. I'm going to read some comments. I like seeing what you all are doing out there. Seeing if you're enjoying the race. Linda's near Seattle. Steven's up in Canada. I appreciate you watching from Canada. Billy is in Georgia. John's in New Mexico. How about Rob in Ohio? Thank you all for watching today. Merlin is also in Canada. Awesome. We're having a good time. You know what? And I forgot to change my screen here. I'm telling you were watching warm-up, but you're not watching warm-up, are you? You're watching the race, so let me get that off the screen there. All right. Look at all sorts of magic here. Kyle Busch leading that high line in this pack. Moved ahead of Denny. How's Eric doing? Let's check on Eric Jones here. He had a little bit of damage. Look at his fender sticking up. This is Eric Jones's view. You see that fender popped up on the right? Oof, he's running in 38th. Gonna need some damage repair. Gosh, I don't know that I'd use that fast reset. I think I'd just sit there and let the crew work on the damage, because these pace laps, if we get a caution, they're going to take a long time. We won't lose a lap. I say don't use the reset, but I'm not the crew chief, so what can I say? Side by side with Priest, that's not going to help. You want to be single file here to keep up with this pack, but Eric might be a little slower because of some of that damage. See Denny and Kyle and Bobby all in a line. Toyota teammates, Joe Gibbs Racing teammates there in a line. Looking good. Daniel wants to see the drivers keep racing each other on simulators even when we go back to real racing. All right. Interesting take there, Daniel. Yeah, I think Eric's in trouble here. He's lost the draft. Got a lot of damage on that racer's Camry. He really needs a caution. He doesn't want to be in it. He needs to repair it. It'll be a long day here for him. It's too bad. Just didn't have the speed to keep up after an incident here with Denny Hamlin early. See, Denny has damage too. Same incident there. They were just running together and things stacked up ahead of them and they got together. So that is a bummer for Eric Jones. But early on, he can get it back. Kyle's running in 29th. We're all running in the back, playing it safe here. Looks like Bobby Labonte has a clean car. Like I said, the only risk here is that it goes green. And yeah, they can't catch up. I'm going to tune into the Fox broadcast here and see what's going on as we watch Kyle Busch and then Denny Hamlin and Bobby Labonte racing. Eric Jones struggling in the back, has some damage. But he should be okay if we get a caution. And he'll be able to fix his damage there. I'm going to tune into my YouTube TV here and see how the race is going. Up front we have Brad Keselowski, LaJoie, and Boyer. Pretty cool. I wonder where Jeff Gordon's running. He's running about 15th. Let's go back here and see if we can get a look at Denny. There's a little bit of a look at Denny Hamlin. How's that looking on your screen? Those are his actual hand movements that you're seeing. That's not anything fake there. Those are that steering wheel and those arms move with exactly how Denny is moving his hands. And so yeah. Cool shot there of the FedEx driver. Of course, here is the front of his car, delivering strength, FedEx's message to their delivery associates. Really appreciate everything they're doing. A little bit of damage on Denny's car. How's Kyle doing up here? He's 29th. He's right ahead of Denny up there. You see the green Interstate Batteries Camry. Right behind them, Bobby Labonte, Hall of Famer, in the Bass Pro Shops Camry, following Denny. They're just buying their time, taking it easy. They're catching the pack in front of them, which is what I really like to see. And hopefully they get back up at the front here once we get past halfway and they feel more safe. But I tell you what, no cautions, knock on wood, these drivers are playing it safe for now. I think it might be time to go to the front, that's what I say. Kyle running with William Byron there. Now, if you're just joining us, Eric Jones is in the Racers Camry. But he's back here with no help, no drafting partners. Caution is out. Oh, we got a wreck. This is big for Erik Jones. We were just watching him. Somebody wrecked up there in front of these guys. Looks like Kyle avoided it. Big wreck up here. What is Kyle seeing here? Wow. Alright, I'm going to rewind a little bit. We're going to see if we can see what Kyle Busch saw here for this wreck. Fast forward. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was Jeff Gordon. So Erik Jones is definitely going to be pitting here and fixing this car. I can guarantee that. I don't know if he'll take the fast repair. We'll watch. But here's what Kyle Busch saw on the top of your screen. This is an actual view. There's a wreck, and he's slowing down. As that's Jeff Gordon up there in the fence. Wow. I'm watching the replay on Fox. Big wreck up there. Sheesh. I would say that was the big one, wouldn't you? Alright, here comes Erik Jones on pit road. Let's see if he repairs with the fast repair. No. He is going to just try to repair the car the best he can and see how it does. As that was the big one, I would say. But we avoided it. All of our cars avoided it by staying in the back. I think that strategy just paid off. It sure did pay off for Erik Jones. I don't know. He didn't take the fast repair. Gosh, it's hard to know what to do there. Erik Jones down pit road. He'll probably come back in again. Didn't want to lose a lap. I need to catch up at the field. I'm watching a replay here on the Fox broadcast. And Boyer and Gordon down there. Oh, the 13 turned to 47. And it was on. Holy cow. Well, just like the real world, the big ones are big, even in virtual reality here. Kyle Busch coming on pit road. Let's see. There's Denny. Denny trying to speed on pit road again there. Here comes Kyle. Gotta look for that box. Don't want to miss it. There he is. Alright. Here comes Erik. Will Erik use the fast repair? That's the question. Looks like Jeff Gordon had to get a tow after that big wreck. He should be alright. He might lose a lap. Good stop for Kyle Busch. There's Denny going back on track. Denny might have just done 2 tires there. Get some track position. Might have been a very smart move from Mr. Denny Hamlin. How's Bobby Labonte doing? Not picking him up there. Let's try him in a second later. Kyle Busch coming up to speed as Erik Jones sits on pit road getting some repairs. He was not in that wreck, but he had an incident earlier, and now the crew is working on the car. He doesn't want to lose a lap. Has plenty of time. These pace laps are very slow. But he's going to have to see how fast his car is. I'm worried that it might not be fast enough. Maybe he should have used that fast repair. But now the hood's back down, so that's good. Maybe Erik Jones will be back up to speed. We're going to find out pretty quickly here. Still has a lot of damage on the right side. There's Bobby Labonte. He's in 23rd. We'll see how this shaped out. What do you all think about the strategy? I'm going to read your comments now and see what's going on after our first big wreck. Ellen's watching in Virginia. Troy's watching in Vermont. Thanks for watching, Troy. Michael's in Kentucky. A lot of people watching here. Debbie's in Mooresville, not far from me. Appreciate you watching. Rob's a big fan. Has our 2 esports cars on there of Malik and Graham. Thanks, Rob. Actually, those might be our heat cars on there. Yeah, those are our heat cars. All right. I think we've got something for these drivers. We were just biding our time, and I'm glad they did it because they avoided that wreck. So, good work to the JGR cars. There's Bobby Labonte. We're going to find out where we're restarting here in just a second. There's Eric Jones. Car's looking much better than it did a few laps ago. Got some repairs on pit road. We'll see how fast it is. He was in trouble there if that caution had to come out. But 13 cars spun what I think was the 47 car, so it caused a big one there. All right, here we go. Kyle Busch being shown in 5th place. Where's Denny Hamlin? Let's see, Denny Hamlin. Looking for him. Where is he? I don't see him. Well, anyway, Kyle's in 5th. Eric is in 31st. Where is Bobby Labonte? Sometimes the computer doesn't load all the cars, so that's why Denny wasn't showing up. Bobby Labonte's in 19th. Where is Denny? Why isn't it showing me Denny? Let's see here. Huh, there's Denny. Denny is running in 33rd. So Kyle might have taken 2 tires there. It's also possible that Denny missed his box. It's possible. Pit box. I don't want to blame. I don't want to accuse him of that if it didn't really happen. So let's just wait for that. There's Eric in the research car. We're getting ready to go back to green here in a little bit. Appreciate you watching with us. Of course, get to Fox and FS1 for the full race. Looks like it's 1 lap till the green flag flies. Of course, we got Kyle Busch in the Interstate Batteries Camry there. Yep, still not going right back to green yet. Alright, I'm just telling my friends to tune in here. Oh, we're going back to green now, lining up 2x2. Don't crash on the pace lap. Oh, Christopher Bell. Man, what happened to him? Jeez, that 95 car is torn up. Alright, I'm going to check out the Fox broadcast here, see what's going on. As we get ready to go back to green here at virtual Talladega. Only, let's see, 50 laps to go and the green flag's out. Here we go. Denny running 30th, Kyle running 7th. Looking good. But Kyle backing it up. Doesn't want to be up there. Alright, he says there's still too long of a race to go. He wants to be out of the way. That puts him back in the 30s. Looks like they're still trying to wreck up there. Well, there's Denny and Eric and Bobby all running together, and Kyle is not too far behind them. So our driver's still sticking with the stay in the back, run in the back method, back here in the 30s. Denny did not use a fast repair. That's understandable. His spoiler's still a little bent, but it should be okay. Looks like Eric's able to keep up some speed here. Of course, I tell you, if they are able to get together and run 4 cars together, they could work that high line, they could work that third high line and get to the front. That'd be really interesting to see if our drivers do that. I haven't gotten word if they got together and planned anything, though. I bet they did. They're smart. This Fox FS1 broadcast is great too. I hope you're watching there. I'm checking out some clips from it. See how those drivers are doing. I wonder how Jeff Gordon's faring here. He had a wreck. Did he stay on the lead lap? He did stay on the lead lap. McDowell's the only one 5 laps down. Gordon's still on the lead lap, doing all right. Cool. All right. Who are you cheering for today? Who's your favorite car? Tell me in the comments. I'm reading them. I like seeing what y'all are doing. Here's Denny going around the outside of Eric. That tells me Eric's car is just not up to speed. Eric might need to use that fast repair, or if he can stay on the lead lap, maybe not. But gosh, that worries me about that 20 car if he's getting passed by Denny here. No, Denny didn't get around him, so maybe that's not happening. All of our cars running right together here in the mid-20s now. Kyle's running 24th on your screen there. Denny's 21st, and then Eric is 20th, and Bobby Labonte is right behind Kyle, so 25th. Looks like Keselowski's leading Poole and Boyer. Just my personal opinion is, once we get to about 30 to go, gotta get to the front. Oh, Denny wrecking. Well, that's going to be a fast repair for Denny. Darn. No caution either. That's not good. That's going to be tough for Denny with no caution here. Let me view a replay here. Watching a replay, what happened? Oh, looks like Eric turned the 41 into Denny here. Just a hard push off the bumper. Oh, 41 and 66 in it. Denny, and we have no caution. So that is going to be tough for Denny Hamlin. He's still on track. He didn't have much of a choice. There's Kyle running with Jeff Gordon there. Bobby Labonte right ahead of him. They're in 23rd. Let's see what Kyle saw on that wreck with Denny. Oh, there it was. Missed it. Let me rewind a little bit here. This is from Kyle Busch's cockpit of the Denny Hamlin wreck. Denny up there on the right. Gets turned. Kyle backs off. Kyle losing a lot of time, but he missed the wreck. Alright, well that was unfortunate. It's the second time Eric and Denny have gotten together out here. And it looks like Eric has no drafting partners. And that means he's in trouble again. Kyle running 24th, lost a lot of time. And Eric running 19th, but has no drafting help. This pack will catch him though, and he'll have drafting help. They're going to blow by him, so whether or not he can keep up with them is the question. But the person in the biggest trouble here is Denny Hamlin. He's running back here with McDowell, but as you can see, a ton of damage on the number 11 FedEx car. He's just got to hope that he can stay on the lead lap here. It's not going to be easy. Maybe he'll get a caution. He's going to have to use that fast repair, I believe. So the fortunate thing here is that he's found a drafting partner he can stay up to speed with. So a lot of drama here at Talladega. I think at this point, if they get a chance to get it back to the front, you got to go to the front of the pack. You can't be racing in the middle or the back with these guys. Looks like that pack has caught Eric Jones. And he's going to be able to stay in the draft. There's Kyle, Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon up in the high line trying to go by him. Alright, let me read some comments, see what y'all are doing out there. Tracy says she always did like Bobby Labonte, now is a Denny Hamlin fan. Appreciate that. It was great having Bobby Labonte out there with us. Right on board with Eric Jones. Let's switch to Bobby Labonte here, because he can see Kyle and Eric right in front of him. And we've got Denny on the top screen up here. He's racing with McDowell. He's way back there. And gosh, he's really just hoping for a caution. Really needs a caution so he can fix his damaged FedEx Camry. It looks like Kyle's got hung out on the top line. These guys need to get in line because that'll be much faster to catch the pack ahead of them if they can. Looks like Chase Elliott's leading this pack. Back here about 23rd. Wanda says they need to get to the front soon. I agree, Wanda. They were counting on a caution there with that wreck, but they didn't get it. They're going to need another one. I don't think there's anybody behind Bobby Labonte here that Kyle's going to work with. Yeah, Jeff Gordon's back there. So Kyle not all about that too wide. He's rocketing to the front of that pack. Look at that car go. If they could get up front, they could really make something happen. There's Kurt behind them and Brian Priest behind them. Well, we want another caution, but we don't want to be in it, so you've got to be careful what you wish for, right? Well, I see Sherwin's out there cheering for number 18. Thanks, Sherwin. Tiffany's cheering for Denny. Linda says 48 just went through the grass. No caution? Maybe there's some debris on the track. Can we get a debris caution? Well, they're racing it out back here for 25th. Kyle gets down in line. Jeff Gordon up top. Okay, Jimmy Johnson has some trouble. Who all's watching on Fox and FS1 getting that full broadcast? I might have to switch over there and see what's happening for a second. Who's leading this one? William Byron, Alex Bowman, Boyer, Gase, Dylan Harvick Jr. is in 7th. Clearman, Keselowski, Nemechek, LaJoy, and Boucher all up there in the top 10. Eric Jones right now is in 20th. Kyle Busch 21st. Bobby Labonte, 23rd, and Denny Hamlin, 37th. Last car on the lead lap, and the pack is about to catch him. My man Denny needs a caution, badly, so he can fix that car. There's Christopher Bell, also really running off the pace. Tough day for Christopher Bell. I guess he doesn't have a fast repair available anymore. But here comes the pack, getting ready to catch Denny Hamlin. Oof, that car is looking nasty. It really needs to get the pit road to repair it, but what can you do? You need a caution. That's the leader right behind Denny, about to lap him. After he got into a wreck, unfortunately Erik Jones bumped someone and spun them into Denny, and no caution flew, and now Denny's getting lapped. Bummer. Major bummer. Denny Hamlin down the lap. Now the only positive here, well, Christopher Bell and the 41 of Cole Custer are also down a lap. So Denny hoping for that wave around, or the lucky dog I should say. He's in the position right now, but you got to look for the 95 and the 41. That's who Denny needs to stay ahead of in order to get the free pass. The pack that Kyle Busch, Erik Jones, and Bobby Labonte are in is a whole back straightaway behind the lead pack. They avoided that wreck, and so now they need to catch up. See some lap cars getting out of the way. But really just a tough break here. Let's see if Denny can get this draft. And if he can get the draft, he might be able to race his way back onto the lead lap. But that car is damaged. If that car can keep up with the leaders, that is one FedEx strong Camry, let me tell you. I don't think he'll be able to do it, but it's possible. Does he have McDowell behind him here? Let's see. Okay, he's got drafting help there. Gosh, I don't know. He might be able to do it. It's going to be tight. He's not falling back too far. Maybe he's going to be okay. Wow, if Denny Hamlin can keep up with these people, these leaders, with that wrecked race car, he might be in good shape. Get back on the lead lap and then repair his damage once the caution comes out. Impressive. I'm impressed. Good job, Denny. How's Bobby doing back here? Alright, Bobby's not going to lose the draft. He has some friends with him. Of course, you got Kyle Busch up here behind Erik Jones. Let's get a look here. There's a shot of Kyle Busch's nose. A little bit cut off there on your screen, I know, but that's what Erik Jones is seeing out of his rear bumper. Pretty cool shot. But these drivers get too close, the car starts to overheat the water temperature. So Kyle, he's keeping it back. If we were later in the race, he'd be right up on Eric's bumper, pushing him past people. But right now, keeping the air, going into that virtual grill, keeping that virtual engine nice and cool. Right. We're just past halfway. Lap 38 of 70. Appreciate reading all your comments here. I'm glad you're watching. If you're just joining us, Denny Hamlin in a wreck that saw no caution come out. And so he is biding his time, one lap down in the lead pack, hoping for some way to get to pit road and repair his damage without losing too much time. See if I can angle this up a little higher so you can see. Kyle Busch's car. There we go. I think that's going to be better for you. We're riding on board with Eric Jones with Kyle Busch right behind him. Well, not anymore. Kyle Busch has hung him out on the high line. Oops. Get out of there. Alright. So now we have Martin Truex Jr. back there behind Eric. See if he catches up to Eric Jones, or if the 31 cuts in line. These drivers are racing for about 16th place, but they're a long way behind the lead pack, unfortunately. Here comes Bobby Labonte catching up to Eric. In that Bass Pro Shops Camry. Really cool view here, isn't it? Getting some cloud cover. It looks like Bobby Labonte's Camry is pretty clean. Denny Hamlin's, on the other hand, not so much. Oof. There's a wreck and he didn't get a caution, so that was really unfortunate. Looking back at Bobby Labonte catching up to Eric Jones. There's another look back at Bobby Labonte on Eric Jones' car. A lot of damage you can see on that Reese's Fine Foods Camry. A potato salad turned into mashed potatoes there on the back. A little damage on Eric Jones' car. He has not used the fast repair though, so he can fix that thing if he can get it to pit road under a caution. On board with Denny Hamlin up here. He's running 34th. Hard to say how this is going to go for Denny if he doesn't get a caution. Even if he does get a caution, he's a lap down. Is he in the lucky dog spot? He is in the lucky dog spot, so a caution right now would enable Denny to pit and fix that damage. Here comes Bobby Labonte. See if I can give you a better view here. Yeah, pretty good view there. That's Joey Logano right behind Eric Jones' car. Watch Denny Hamlin. See how Kyle's doing. Kyle racing with the 12 car. He is in 17th, but he has a long way to go to catch the pack ahead of him. See that? These cars are running 7 seconds behind the lead pack. That's a long way. But this is all they can do. They had to slow down to avoid a wreck. Now they need a caution. But they don't need to be in it. That's the catch. All right. Go back to our broadcast here, see what's going on. You watching on Fox Sports 1 as well? Looks like Boyer's having some trouble. I do believe that Clint Boyer just lost an engine, so there you go. Denny Hamlin's car. He's having a not so great day right now. Doing his best though. How's Bobby Labonte doing over here? Oh, is there trouble ahead of Bobby Labonte? Saw some smoke. What was that from? Couldn't tell who was putting out that smoke. Looks like they're alright. I don't see anybody slowing down yet. I think everybody's okay. This is what Bobby Labonte's seeing. He has some damage too on the right side. Looks like none of our cars are very clean except Kyle. Kyle's kept his car, Interstate Batteries car, perfectly clean. Only 25 laps to go. If we don't get a caution, we're not going to have a shot. So we need a caution. But we don't want to be in it. Kyle's back here with Blaney and Chase and Ryan Preece. If we could just get to the front, that'd be great. How y'all doing out there? Eric Jones snaking around this pack here. How about that view? Yeah, I like that view. I get a little crazy here. I can adjust my camera angles. Why not, you know? Give you a different look at that racer's Camry as he's racing this pack. Kyle Busch running 16th now, but again, you know, they're gaining on the lead pack, but they're so far behind, I don't think it's going to matter. 6 seconds. I don't know. His last lap was a 47.9, and the leader's last lap was 48.2. So, all right, well, they're gaining. I don't know if they have enough time to catch the lead pack, but they're trying. Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney and Preece, and Eric Jones is in this pack too. They're trying their best. They do have a pack of cars ahead of them that might be able to help. Let's see if I can see what's going on here ahead of these guys. This is Denny in some of those lap cars, so I don't know if they're going to be able to help. But you got the leaders all up here, down the backstretch, going pretty wide for the lead. Why not? Yeah, they're still about a backstretch behind here. I don't know if Kyle Busch is going to be able to catch him without a caution. It's unfortunate. Right. Eric Jones running here in 22nd. Riding along with him. These guys are just biding their time trying to catch the leaders. No point in racing. Bobby Labonte. And let's see if we can find Denny the Hamlin. There he is, number 11 FedEx car. As you can tell, he's had a rough day. He didn't get a caution for that wreck, which is really biting him. He needs a caution, but he's a lap down. I believe he's in the lucky dog spot. Yes, Denny Hamlin's in the lucky dog spot if a caution can fly, but it looks like we're going to get one right now. Lap 50, 20 laps to go here, Talladega. Linda says green flag pit stop's coming out. That means, I got to tell you, a lot of times mistakes happen during these green flag pit stops. So keep an eye out. That's when a caution could fly. Oh boy. Thank you all for watching that Fox broadcast for me. I'm going to turn to it now and catch a couple laps. See what the leaders are doing. If we're getting green flag stops, this is going to get very hairy. Boucher, LaJoy, Earnhardt Jr. and Harvick are leading right now. Busch is up to 11th. That means people are making pit stops. Well, folks. Oh, yeah. Pit stop's coming up. That means our driver's going to have to pit as well. It is hectic pitting from a pack here at Talladega. I need some popcorn. That's what I need. There's someone from Kyle's pack peeling off. It's getting exciting here. Alright, probably going to see pit stops. It looks like people are trying to move out of the way. There's Denny. Whoa, whoa, Denny. Easy. Is he in trouble? What is going on with Denny Hamlin? I think he's got a tire going down or something here. Wow. What in the world happened to Denny? A tire pop or something? Nice. Well, Kyle Busch on pit road, as you can see. Denny Hamlin with major problems. And it looks like Denny's day is done. I don't think Denny was happy they didn't throw a caution for his wreck. He probably deserved a caution there. But Denny out of the race for now. Tough day for Denny Hamlin with only 15 laps to go. FedEx Camry retires with too much damage. Here's Eric Jones after his pit stop. Looks like the leaders are in. Kyle Busch mixing it up with Jeff Gordon and Chase Elliott there. That's still for 19th position though. Let's see how Bobby Labonte's doing. Oh, Bobby with some major damage. Did he have trouble coming onto pit road? Gosh. Looks like the 11 car had some issues, lost his computer monitor. So that was a mechanical failure for Denny's virtual car. Looks like that day just went from bad to worse. And now Bobby Labonte also with some issues here. Yeesh. Let's take a look at this car. The damage here on the Bass Pro Shops car. Oh boy. Trouble. That is not looking good. Bobby Labonte running 27th, no drafting help. A lot of trouble out there. Here's Eric Jones. Running in 21st, still far behind that lead pack, so these drivers still need a caution in order to get up there and get a shot at the win, so that's unfortunate. Really separated from the rest of the pack here. Got Nemechek leading Byron, Keselowski, Jr., and Harvick up front. 15 laps to go. Once again, I thank you for watching our Toyota broadcast here of all of our Camrys. You see all of our sponsors brought to you today by all these fine folks of our primary sponsors. Of course, you have Denny Hamlin and the FedEx Camry, Kyle Busch and the Interstate Batteries Camry. And there's the wreck. Kyle avoids it. Wow. All right. What in the world happened there? Chase got turned. Let's watch from Kyle Busch's cockpit view. Watch that 15 car right above Kyle. Caution flag is out. Some damage for Kyle, but he has not used a fast repair. I believe this is when he'll need to use it. Same for Eric Jones. I don't think Eric Jones has used the fast repair either. So Denny Hamlin's out due to a Monitor malfunction. Wow. Well, there you go, folks. Kyle's going to be okay, though. He's going to come and pit. Eric's going to pick. I don't think they have used their fast repair, so we should have 2 clean race cars for this 15-lap shootout. It's going to be less than 15 laps. It's going to be a 10-lap shootout. And I think that's a good spot to be in. Let's see what happens. Big turn of events here as the 9 car got spun. Alright, we're going to watch Eric Jones's car here and see if he uses his fast repair. Same for Kyle Busch. Let's see if Kyle Busch uses his fast repair. We're watching. We're waiting. No fast repair. I don't see a fast repair on either car. Maybe they're counting on another wreck. Maybe they don't need it. Kyle probably does not need it right now. He could probably get by with just some regular repairs, which is what he's going for. He must think there's going to be another wreck. I don't think he's used a fast repair yet. Sit on pit road. That was not enough damage repair, though. I don't know what they're doing. It's confusing to me. But we'll see. Only going to be 10 laps to go. You'd think you want as good a car as you can get. He also doesn't want to lose a lap. Interesting. All right. Let's see what Bobby Labonte's doing. Yeah, he's got a lot of damage still too. Doesn't look like he had a fast repair. Well, it is what it is. We'll see how this goes. At least they've caught up with the pack now. There's going to be just about probably 8 laps to go when we go green. If you're just joining us, Denny Hamlin out due to a couple wrecks and a malfunction of his computer monitor. Kyle Busch just got caught up in a wreck. Let's see if we can see his replay here. I don't know if I'll have it on here, but let's see if we can see the wreck that Kyle Busch avoided here. Down on your bottom screen, just replaying things here. There it is. 15 car. Who is in that 15 car? Brendan Poole spins the 9 car of Chase Elliott. And Kyle could not avoid it. Could have been a lot worse for him. But that's what happened. See if I can get another view here. Get another view, get another view. Alright, let's see how this looked on board Kyle's right front. Yep. That seems like all the wrecks today have been because of bumper tag. Poor use of bumper tag in the turns. Kyle under caution. Eric Jones right behind him. That's good. Got a teammate right behind him. He used some good bumpers, though. Smart bumping to get to the front. Bobby Labonte not too far behind them either. So, we're not up at the front, but we're back in the pack. I haven't seen too many people try the 3 wide up high. That's the move I'm waiting for, because that's what needs to happen here. All right. Get a different look at this camera here. On board with Eric Jones here. Getting ready to go back to the green flag. We'll do another couple laps of pace, and then we'll get back to it. There are only 8 laps to go here when we go green, Raphael. Raphael's asking how many laps to go. Thank you, Eddie and Dave and Lenny and Kenny and John and Ruth, everybody watching with us. Kevin's a big JGR fan. I appreciate it, Kevin. Thank you all so much. Christina says thanks. I appreciate it. All right. Coming down to it here, folks. Probably 8 laps to go when we go green. I don't know if it's the last caution or not. I think Kyle Busch has saved a fast repair. I haven't seen him use it. So I think he saved it for another wreck, like a green-white-checkered. Craziness here. Unfortunately, if you're just joining us, Denny Hamlin out due to a mechanical issue in the wreck. Thanks for watching, Wanda. Gabe says, go Kyle. Geraldo says, thanks. I appreciate you watching, Geraldo. Donna says, let's go, Kyle. How many Eric Jones fans do we have out there? How about Kyle Busch fans? How about Martin Truex Jr. or Bobby Labonte fans? All right, I see you out there. How about Denny Hamlin fans? Here we go, lining up for the restart. We'll be going green next time by. Oh, yeah. That's Daniel Suarez up top behind Eric Jones, who's on the front corner of your screen, and then Bobby Labonte back there. So you got 4 Toyotas. 14 Toyotas that could line up to the front. I'm waiting for somebody to try the high third line. I haven't seen it happen yet much today. This is when they need to do it. That's the only way they're getting to the front, and Kyle knows he can do that. So, listen, I can't read minds. I can't hear what Kyle's saying with his spotter. But I'm thinking if Kyle can get to the high line, that's where he's going to go. That's the only chance he has to get to the front right now. I just hope we see a green flag finish. How about you? I want to see us race this out. See the jockeying for position. See the strategy moves made. Here we go. Thanks for all the comments here. Thank you for watching. All the hearts, the retweets, much appreciated. We're having fun here, making the most of this time, and staying safe, staying home. All right. I'm just going to share this broadcast with some friends while we are getting ready to go here. Green flag is out for racing. You got Eric Jones up top, Kyle Busch on the bottom, and then Bobby Labonte's right behind them in the high line. I'm waiting for, whoa, look at that. Eric cuts in front of Daniel, gets behind his teammate Kyle. I'm waiting for Kyle to go up top. High line. Are we going to see it? If I was coaching him, that's where I'd tell him to go, but he's behind his brother too, so a lot of friends out here. Toyota. I just want to see it stay green. I want to see some jockeying for position. Oh, I see a third line forming up there, up front. There goes Kyle to the high line. I told you. I told you. It's going to happen before long. Come on, guys. Gotta get a run here. I think Eric's car still has too much damage. It's just not keeping up like it needs to. Tell Kyle wants to go high. He's catching that lead pack. Look at him, going up high. I told you. He knows that's the only way to the front right now. Kyle Busch up to 20th. Keep an eye on him. Looks like Eric just cannot keep it up there. The car just has not been fast since that first wreck he had. I thought he had a fast repair, but I guess not. Now they're racing back here, and that's not going to help anybody. Third lane, Kyle. There he goes. He's trying it. He's trying to get somebody to go with him. Just does not have the help up there that he needs. Telling you what, if he can get to that third lane and make it work up high, he could go somewhere. Someone's going to do it. And Kyle just has too much damage on that nose. I'm not sure why he didn't fix that. Erik Jones starting to catch this pack again as well. A lot of smoke, a lot of fenders revving up here. Kyle still in 20th, going 3 wide now through the middle. Gets by the 49 car. Come on, Kyle. 5 laps to go. Those are the leaders right up ahead of Kyle. Now he's going in between the 89, not quite. He's trying. There's somebody up there trying to go up in third lane. I'm telling you, that's the way to go. But you have to have friends up there to do it. Keep an eye on Kyle Busch here. He's our only dog in this fight unless Erik Jones and Bobby Labonte can catch that pack. Right now they can't. William Byron looking high. Come on. 4 laps to go. There he goes. Kyle stays in the middle. 89 goes up top. 89's trying it. I think that's the lane. Kyle not liking it. But right now that might be the only option. Kyle hangs him out. He's waiting for the right move to go up there, I think. Now he's going to the low line, following William Byron. Making up spots. He likes William Byron. See if William goes to the middle. Oh, this is getting awesome. Oh, this is looking good. 3 laps to go. Erik Jones has now caught this pack too. Kyle Busch up to 14th. A lot of stacking and jumbling going on. That's Harvick up there in the 4. Junior dumps to the 3rd line. I gotta tell you, the low line, the problem is you're boxed in. And Erik Jones looking to the high line. Oh yeah. Here comes Kyle. It's by Junior. See now William Byron going up high. Kyle needs to find the draft partner here. 14th. Laps ticking away. He's working with Harvick. Keep it green, boys. Keep it green. Let's see. Erik Jones has caught the pack. That's good. He's right behind Kyle now. No one wanting to make that 3rd line work. They're 3 wide at the front. And they're wrecking. And Erik's in it. Kyle missed it. I think Kyle missed it. Erik Jones did not miss it. Oh boy. How's Bobby Labonte? Well, still a little beat up. I tell you what, Kyle Busch has missed a lot of wrecks here today. Let's see if Erik can make it back. His engine is smoking. I believe he saved the fast repair. What do you say we ride along with Kyle Busch and see what he saw for that wreck? That was a big one. Oh, Erik's engine is let go. He needs a push. Erik might be out of this race. His engine is let go on the Reese's Camry. Here's a look on Kyle Busch's car. Yep, Erik Jones looks like he's out. And then there were 2, Bobby Labonte and Kyle Busch. Kyle made it up to 14th. He was really looking strong and he avoided the wreck, so he's going to be up there. No point in pitting now, right? Because it's going to be a green-white-checkered. Caution's going to come out. This is Kyle Busch's view. I think he missed everything. He's going to be about 12th. Let's see what happened out there. Boy, they were just not racing smart up front. Something with Logano. happened with Logano up here? Oh, looks like they got together. Sheesh. Whew. That stinks. But it might have been good for Kyle Busch. Watch that replay again. That means we're going to have a green-white-checkered finish, folks. It's going to get a little wild. Incredible job missing that wreck for Kyle Busch. That Interstate car is a bit beat up, though. Wow. All right. Bobby Labonte running 15th, Kyle Busch running 10th. How about that? His nose looks okay, which is probably what's going to help him keep his speed up. But the rest of it is a little banged up. I think he's going to be okay. Running 10th. We're going to have 2 laps to decide this. Well, it's been exciting. It's been a rough race for us. We haven't been doing too great, but looks like we're going to come out with a good finish here. What do y'all think is going to happen? Kyle Busch is going to start on the outside line. Personally, I think that's good, because the bottom line gets bottled up. You have 2 options on the outside line. Down low, you're stuck. So we'll see what happens in this green-white-checkered. First of 3 attempts. They get 3 green-white-checkered attempts. Andres is watching from Costa Rica. Thank you for watching that. I appreciate it, Andres. Chris is a big 20 fan. Unfortunately, it looks like Eric Jones is either out. Looks like he's being towed. I don't think he's going to be able to resume here. So, tough break for that racer's Camry. A lot of issues here. Yeah, a lot of trouble on this car. So unfortunately, Eric Jones not going to be able to win today. I don't think he'll be able to get back out. So we have 2 horses in this race still. There's Bobby Labonte in the Bass Pro Shops Camry. Good front nose on that car. I think he's okay. He's got Daniel Suarez, a Toyota Racing teammate, ahead of him. And then Kyle Busch also looking fairly good. Got a little issue on the hood there, but that's okay. Interstate Batteries Camry running 10th. So we'll see what happens. This is going to be wild. Linda says another wreck's going to happen. All right, Linda. Danny's getting excited. Oscar says green-white-checkered coming up. Oscar is correct. Pamela says, whew, Kyle Busch made it through. That's what I was thinking as well. Jeff's watching in Buffalo. Remember, 2 laps to go. This is a green-white-checkered. They take the green, they make a lap. They take the white flag, they make a lap. And then they take the checkered flag. If a caution comes out after the white flag flies, it's over. But I don't think they'll call a caution. I think they'll just let it go once the white flag flies. Talladega. This has turned out to be just as crazy as the real world, real life Talladega races. Danny says, at least this is not costing Coach any money for all the messed up race cars. That is a very good point, Danny. I think he would agree with you on that one. That is the positive of this day. Christina's watching from Ashland, Kentucky. Thank you for watching. Todd says, Kyle Busch is the GOAT. Go to the front. Tim Hill says, thanks for putting this on. He's watching both. I appreciate that, Tim. I'm glad you can keep up with the JGR cars here. And while you're watching the Fox broadcast, appreciate Fox and FS1 putting that on. Hope you're over there watching that too. Justin says he's in the best spot. Kyle's in the best spot. He might be. He might be. Who's ahead of Kyle? I'm going to tell you here now. We have Alex Bowman leading Ty Dillon, Corey LaJoie, Ryan Priest, Garrett Smithley, Landon Castle, Brendan Poole, William Byron, and Kevin Harvick. So some names up there that you don't normally see at the front of the Cup races, but looking good here today. And Kyle Busch with Kevin Harvick, and then Suarez and Labonte, Toyota Racing teammates back here as well. Christopher Bell has finally used a reset in that Team Toyota car, so he's in pretty good shape too. He saved that reset all the way for the end, and now he's running 19th. Pretty smart move for Christopher Bell, if you ask me. We'll see if he has enough time to get to the front with Kyle Kyle in P10, moving to that outside line for the restart. That means we're going green next time by. All right, take a breath. Take a breath, folks. Here we go. Thank you for watching, Donna. I appreciate it. Justin says Kyle's going to draft till that last turn and he's going to take it. All right. Oscar's like in Talladega. All right, let's get a camera on Bobby Labonte as well. Don't need camera on both of them, right? There's Bobby Labonte. What I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this view from Bobby Labonte because that helps us see ahead of what's going on, and then Kyle's is going to be tighter on Kyle. So there's a good view of Bobby Labonte. That's what he's going to show us from the rest of the pack, and then this camera here will watch Kyle up above. So they can really see what's going on. Look for that green Interstate Batteries camera. That's William Byron right ahead of him. That's a good person to be behind, isn't it? William Byron really good at iRacing. I bet Kyle goes with him. Just hope for a good restart, and I want to see it finish under green. That's what I want. I want to see Kyle really march to the front here. All right, we're going down the backstretch. Going green next time by. Take a breath. Take a sip of tea here. All right, let's do this thing. Oh yeah, looking good out there. Here we go into turn 3 and 4, the final lap of caution before we get the green flag. I'm nervous. I don't know about you. I'm nervous for Kyle. I want him to get up there, but Bobby Labonte's not out of this either. Kyle has 2 Toyotas behind him, and Timmy Hill and Daniel Suarez, and then Bobby Labonte's not far behind them. So if we can get some Toyotas lined up top, we might have something here. I'm telling you, that top 3rd lane, who's going to go up there? Who? They can get a pack going up there. They can get to the front. I guarantee it. But they're going to have a lot of speed going. Here we go. Green flag coming out. Are you ready? Here we go, folks. Man, I'm nervous. All right. Green flag's out. There it is. Nobody helping Kyle from behind. Really needed that help from the back, but he's not getting it. Now William Byron's going to jump low. Kyle jumps low. All right. Behind the 15, giving him a good push. Come on now. Harvick right behind Kyle. Maybe Harvick will help him. That's his only hope, is to get a big run here. No momentum. Harvick's not sticking with him. Not a lot of help here. He really needs a big bump from behind. Harvick now going to the outside. Kyle needs to go up there and block him. He didn't do it. All right. White flag coming out now. Kyle running 9th. Not much help. He's got his brother behind him. Maybe his brother will help push him. Oh boy. It's tight up front, but just no momentum for Kyle Busch. No pushing going on. Bobby Labonte back here getting wrecked. Well, tough break for Bobby Labonte. Kyle has his brother pushing behind, but there's not going to be enough time to catch those leaders, I don't think. I'm watching this Fox podcast to see who pulls off the win. I believe that's it, folks. Kyle Busch going to come home in 8th. Just didn't have enough momentum, enough of a pusher to really help him out there. That's too bad. Looks like Bobby Labonte is going to be 28th. Alex Bowman. "13 car gets spun on the final lap. That means the 88 is your winner." Well, not what we wanted. That was a tough race for JGR, but hey, it was fun, wasn't it? I appreciate you watching with us. Thank you so much for watching that Fox broadcast. It's been a fun day, even if we didn't get the best of results. Kyle Busch was our highest finisher. He finished in 8th. That leaves us with, I have to scroll down a long way to get to Bobby Labonte, 32nd. Eric Jones, 37th. And Denny, dead last, 39th. Rough showing for JGR. But I'll tell you what, times like these, it was good to have a positive, fun race day, and I appreciate you watching with us. Hey, tune in every weekday at noon. I do some drawing lessons for the kids of all ages at noon Eastern Time every weekday, so that'll come back tomorrow. Thank you for watching with me. This is Boris signing out from our JGR second screen experience. Thanks for supporting all our partners like FedEx and Interstate and Bass Pro Shops and Research Fine Foods and of course Toyota. Really appreciate all they're doing to help people these days, and we look forward to getting back to real racing here pretty soon with you. So thanks again for watching. This is Boris signing out.